Hey, buddy.
My time is precious here. What are you doing?
Your time is precious. You're stuck in a car for the next hour. What are you talking about?
I know, but you didn't answer. You called, you hung up. Call, you don't answer.
Yeah, we were getting our lines crossed there. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I didn't.
What are you gonna do?
Nothing. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I know. Oh, so what's up?
Nothing, man. I just getting through another week here. Well, I just want to make sure. We didn't settle on a time until you called me a few minutes ago, and then you were like at the end of our call, like, "When are we doing the podcast? We could do it now." I'm like, "Okay." So I didn't set up a call. I was going to call Bobby today, but we'll do that for the other
Yeah,
podcast.
next week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
or next. Yeah, do it, Marco. I don't want him telling stories about me.
know. You don't understand. If he does it with us, he'll still tell stories about you. You
This
just
is
won't
true.
you won't be able to shout them down. So I don't.
Right.
That may not be the best strategy, my friend.
So we should do Tuesday. We should do next week. Next week.
Next week, you're just gonna
Next
keep
week.
pushing it. Uh,
Next week.
but he might have enough information to be able to expand on this whole situation we got going. Where now that your match that got pushed back from when was it, July
July.
to
Right.
to October, now may be up in the air entirely. So
Right.
so our source with his ears close to the ground and one step removed is absolutely useless. We're
Well,
getting
worst source ever. Right.
Blake, who was involved with them like a month or two ago, has nothing for us on a daily basis, or is withholding. And when we ask him about it, then he's like, "Oh yeah, here's a tidbit." Like he's sitting on this stuff,
Right.
and the guy five
Right.
states away is coming with the hot and heavy with the 411 on this. So it's an abysmal display of uselessness
But it's we expect this.
from Blake.
So,
Yeah, he's a disaster.
Yeah.
It's just
You know what? Think about it. No wonder Jackie wanted to strangle him.
well, that wasn't the only reason.
Well, right. Yeah.
Uh, all,
This
all,
is true.
all things will be revealed in good time, but that one, I think we're waiting until next Abandonment Monday to
Next time, yeah. By then, the statute of limitations should be up.
well, we had to confirm. Here's the thing: that we're so vague talking here, people can get mad. But we had to make sure that a certain party didn't re-involve themselves in Blake's life before we started to light that bridge on fire. You know what I mean?
Right.
So at this point, like 5 years removed, if there's still no communication between the two of them, it's fair to now, I guess, spill the tea on that. So that'll be a very interesting podcast next year. I'm already looking forward to
You know
it.
what I'm doing over here, though?
You're driving.
You hear that?
That's
You hear that? You hear that or no?
No, I can't hear it.
I found the popcorn today, my friend.
You found it or someone sent it to you?
Oh, no, 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 no. Someone's sending it to me. But in the meantime, I stepped into a Publix to get a Publix sub today because I'm fat. Chicken tender sub. And I looked over, and on the shelf is one bag left. Just one. That's it.
One bag.
One bag. One bag of what's the brand?
Smart. You're
Smart Food Krispy Kreme original glazed donut popcorn.
Yeah. So you're munching on it, which means that obviously you didn't hate it.
Well, so here's my take on it. So I got back to my office and I ate it. I opened it up right away. I ate it before the sub.
Yeah.
Took a couple bites, and I had my own thought in my head, but I said, maybe I'm crazy. So I had one of my managers come in. I said, "Hey, you want to try this? Give me your opinion." So he tried it, gave me his opinion. So here we go. Here's my thought. I think you totally overhyped it
Well,
to the point where I was hoping that I was gonna put it in my mouth and I was gonna shoot a load. That's how good I thought.
At the end of the day, it's still fucking popcorn. It's not gonna be like
right.
You're not gonna bite into it and get the like the same sensation of biting into a juicy cheeseburger. You know what I mean?
Or a fucking donut for that matter, because it doesn't taste anything like a donut.
It tastes exactly like the glaze that's on those donuts.
No.
Oh, here we go. He ran. He drove under a
Popcorn,
fucking.
like,
You drove in a tunnel again. We didn't hear a word of that. This is why I don't like doing the mobile
so I don't like
fucking
this.
the on the road fucking
Well,
podcast.
you don't like my review. Is that what it is? Is that why?
Yeah, it's just, I don't have any money invested in this. I don't give a shit.
I don't know. You may have stock in smart food, Mister Wall Street Journal over here.
I don't. I do not. It's all leveraged elsewhere. What?
Now, so did you not hear my review?
You fucking ran through a tunnel. You were like, you said I oversold it.
You oversold it. This popcorn tasted like regular fucking caramel popcorn.
It does not taste like regular caramel popcorn.
There is nothing fancy about this popcorn.
On. The next convenience store you drive by, pull in and grab some like Cracker Jack or something like that. Get some regular caramel popcorn. There's absolutely a difference. Absolutely a difference.
I thought I would put it in my mouth and like literally have to go change my drawers because I'd cream my pants.
Yeah.
Like that's what I thought was going to happen. And I ate it and I was like, oh, maybe it was a bad handful. I ate another handful. I was like, I don't get it. I had the manager come in and I had him try it.
I should have said nothing because I obviously you in your head you set the bar way too high.
No, pal. You set the bar too high for all of us.
It's delicious. I don't know what you're talking about.
Then I had the manager come in who has no hype about this at all.
Yeah.
He takes it and he goes, it tastes like regular popcorn to me. I go, I know. There's nothing special.
What do you mean regular popcorn? How could it taste like regular popcorn? Regular popcorn.
Like a regular caramel or whatever popcorn.
You're crazy.
No way.
Trust me. Go get some like Cracker Jack or any kind of caramel popcorn that you could find out there. And,
I think you just oversold it.
And taste test the two.
You oversold this popcorn.
I mean, maybe to you I did. Maybe to some other person, they're like, that guy's right. That guy's right. The same guy that was right and all the other things that he and Anthony had an argument about on that podcast. That guy I trust because he's always right. And Anthony's always wrong. It proves out time and time again.
Now, I will say, I can't stop eating it.
Oh!
I think it's because, okay, I will say it's good. It's good popcorn. But there's nothing like the bag and the limited edition and the Krispy Kreme logo does nothing. If you slapped like a Joe Bro, a jabroni popcorn, I'd be like, oh, this tastes like good popcorn, but it's nothing special.
I don't know.
Nothing.
Man. I don't know. I think you.
You said it was life changing.
I think it's a game changer. I said
game changer
in the world of smart food popcorn. It is. You just. I think you haven't had normal like caramel popcorn in a while. It does not taste the same.
I don't even really eat popcorn. So.
Right. Well, there you go. So.
I don't know about this.
As a popcorn aficionado, a big fan of it, who goes out and gets he'll go to CVS to get their generic brand that they have there because they have a sriracha flavored popcorn. See, I know my popcorn. I smart food. I'll get the.
I know you. Okay, in a matter of 3 seconds, you just called yourself a popcorn aficionado, and you said, "I know my popcorn."
Right.
How much popcorn do you eat over there?
I mean, when I'm not on a diet, I eat my fair share. I like it better.
Not on a diet.
I like it better than chips. I like it better. I'd rather have popcorn than like Doritos or something like that.
Yeah, I don't like chips. I'm not a chip fan.
Yeah, see, there you go. So.
But okay, so now look, it's perfect segue. So you said now that you're on your diet, what did you eat last night? Because you told me that you had one meal and there was carbs, but you never told me what you ate.
Yeah, it's a good question because the name of it's in the other room. It's some kind of like chicken sausage.
One of the meals. The meals.
Yeah. Chicken sausage. It's from HelloFresh. Chicken sausage and pasta kind of deal. It was. Listen, my roommate again ordered once you subscribe, it keeps sending it to you. Unless you like put a pause on a week. So every now and then he forgets, and like he got a box of meals, and he was like, "Well, I'm not gonna." He's like, "If you want to cook these, you can have half. That's the deal. Like he bought it, so fuck it." So I'm like, last night I was like, I didn't have anything in the house. I didn't want to order anything. This was free, so I made it. I ate half of it, put half in the fridge for him, and there we go. I got a free meal last night. but it was the only thing I ate.
Yeah.
So it was like 900 calories or something like that. So I'm good. It didn't matter that it was like carbs or no carbs. It's like,
Okay. If you say so.
Yeah, no, I do say
You
so.
say so.
I'm a little bit.
At this point, we're both so fat.
Listen,
I think we'd have to like not eat anything for 2 months to lose weight.
honestly, I'm a little bit of a diet aficionado here. I know my
Oh,
diets.
here we go with the
I know my
aficionado shit.
diets.
He's a popcorn. He's a diet.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, I don't know where you're going with all this. With trying to like shame me or something. Are you fat shaming me? Are you diet shaming me? What are we doing here?
Do I even need to? Question.
No, I was good. I have nothing to be ashamed of yesterday. I ate well.
I am sure your presence speaks for itself.
Now listen, I'm not gonna swear that they were equal portions. Like I made this big batch of food, and I didn't necessarily divide it exactly in half. I may have gotten a few extra pieces of pasta.
Oh, that's funny.
Because once the evidence is
He
gone,
wasn't there.
you can't. Right, he can't compare my share to his share. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, I haven't talked to you yet, like about this. So this is yesterday was like, all right, I'm home. I'm going to start eating better, and I did. I had. I'm not going to do keto. I'm going to try something different.
So
I had some deli meat for lunch. I dipped it in some. I have this like sauce that has 1 carb in it, and I bought it at the store, and then that was for like lunch. And then before I worked out, I had I took fresh strawberry, blueberries. I put some BCAAs, little almond milk, and I.
Do you even know what a BCAA is?
Yeah, a little amino acid. So I put it in there.
Yeah, but why do you take it? Why do you take it? What does it do for you?
Help repair your muscles.
Okay, I'm just checking. I'm trying to make sure.
What are you, a fucking? Now you're a supplement aficionado?
I do know my supplements.
Oh, here we go.
Listen, I'm just trying to make sure you're not some like Fonza Noon that's fucking just buying something because someone else tells them to buy it.
No, so I made a little smoothie, so I was feeling good, and then for dinner I had steak. I was like, all right, I had a little potatoes, but nothing crazy. I didn't overeat. I worked out.
Sounds like a lot of food.
I was like, all right.
Sounds like you ate a lot.
That's 3 fucking meals. What are you talking about? Not even really. The first one wasn't really even a meal. It was just some deli meat and some fruit.
Yeah, but how much?
So I'm like, okay. I also worked out, though. I did chest. I did biceps. While you probably sat there and watched Pornhub. So I no denial there. I worked out. I was good. I woke up this morning. All right, day 2. Here we go.
Yeah, I saw your Facebook post today.
Yeah, I couldn't resist. I went and had a damn Publix chicken tender sub.
That was the healthiest of the options you presented people with today.
And pita pit probably would have been better because it's probably less calories. But I had half the sub. And I said, all right, we'll save the other half for later. And later was like 3 minutes. It was like 3 minutes later.
Let me read your status for today. Biggest decision of the day. What's for lunch? Pub sub, CC's, Bobby's Burgers, $3 Cafe, or Pita Pit? I'm surprised you only went to one, to be honest with you. I figured once you had that many fucking things,
options, that's all in walking distance.
All those things were in your mind that you were going to maybe do, well, maybe I'll get this from here and this from there. And the fault with that is that when you break it up, you'll end up buying more. You know what I mean? It's not like you know, like, oh, I'll get my my burger from Burger King, but I'm going to get my fries from McDonald's. But while you're sitting there in those 2 drive-thrus, look at the menus. You're like, oh, I should get some nuggets from here too. And from this one, it's like, oh, I'll get a milkshake. And then all of a sudden, you've got like a meal and a half. You know what I mean? So
I went to Publix. I got a chicken tender sub.
Yeah. A large?
But I ate half. Yeah, and I ate half, and I said I'll save the other half for tonight. And like 3 minutes later, I was like, I'm fucking hungry.
3 minutes later, it was tonight. Yeah, I was going to make the joke, but you beat me to it. Yeah.
I ate it. I ate the whole thing. I ate some popcorn. But that was it, and I'm good. And I'm going home now. But I I was feeling fine today until I ate the sub. And then I was like, oh my God, I feel so fat. So I went to go to the bathroom. I was washing my hands after, and I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh my God, I look so fucking huge. Nobody's even telling me. They're just letting me be.
I did.
And
I told you today when
I know.
I said when I saw you in that big red
Right.
hoodie or whatever you were wearing in your TikTok, it looked like the Kool-Aid Man was running towards the fucking wall.
You dick. You motherfucker.
I don't know how you get all these fine, upstanding ladies sending you messages on TikTok the way you look. You look like a.
And they all listen, so you're about to get buried here. Pal.
You look like a stack of rotten apples.
Stack of rotten apples, you fucking asshole.
I don't even know where that came from, but it was funny. I almost couldn't say it without laughing. Oh shit!
That's not funny.
Well, you laughed at it. So
did I lose you?
Hello, you there? Listen.
Hello?
Yeah. Plug your thing in. This fucking guy every goddamn time.
No, I was talking. It was you. You went out. What do you got over there? You hit a switch or something?
I'm sitting in the same spot. Why is it so windy now? Why is it so noisy? You got the AC on? You blowing the AC?
No, let me tell you something. For the sake of this fucking podcast, it's 94 degrees outside, and I have the air on one notch. I'm literally, sweat is pouring down my forehead.
That's because you're fat. You should.
Yes!
Set on one should be fine if the windows are closed. Listen, so
I'm not disagreeing with you.
You've thrown me off. I've lost my train of thought with all these technical difficulties. Oh, I knew what I was going to ask. Listen, I just want to know.
A fat stack of apples.
I said a stack of rotten apples. I just want to know how much of the popcorn's left.
What?
How much of the popcorn is left?
No, there's like half a bag.
You liar!
There is. I'm eating it right now.
All right. Yeah. See, by the time you get home, you'll have eaten that whole bag.
Fucking popcorn.
That bag you hate, a bag of popcorn you hate so much.
But let me tell you, I woke up this morning. I felt great. I looked in the mirror today and I was like, "Oh my God!" But a couple people have been listening to the podcast and they get back to me and they say, "Hey, I don't like how you talk bad about yourself on how you're fat." Like, they get upset that I'm talking about myself being fat. But I'm fucking fat. Like, something needs to be done ASAP. Well, I feel like shit. I look like shit.
I gotta get on this. It's a nice sentiment, this whole body positivity thing. But it's not good for you to, like, reaffirm that you're fine 30 pounds overweight. You're not fine. It's going to contribute to heart disease. It's going to degrade your fucking joints. It's gonna do all kinds of things. You're not supposed to walk around with that extra weight on you. It's not healthy. Shrinks
your pee-pee. I mean, the whole deal.
And you're not. Yeah. Listen. You're not doing it to get compliments like a lot of people. No. Oh, I'm so fat. Oh no, we love you. And you've got a problem. I know I have a problem. I know you have a problem. You know I have a problem. So it's okay for me to talk shit about myself. It's okay for me to fat shame you. You are more than entitled to fat shame me. And you are well within your rights on your podcast to complain about how fat you are. Because you're fat.
But I am, but I looked in the mirror today. This is the first time. I looked up and I was like, oh my God, I'm wearing a green shirt. I look like I'm the fucking... Forget about the Kool-Aid Man. I look like I'm like the fucking some sort of big glob from like Ghostbusters or something.
Like Slimer?
I look like Slimer. Just fat rolls.
I knew when I decided to shave my 5-month-long beard that I wasn't going to recognize the guy in the mirror. I was prepared for it. It took me a good 3 days to get used to where my chin actually is.
It used to be compared to where it is now.
Yeah.
But I was good yesterday. I thought that's it. I got and then that chicken damn. And I went to Publix and I was like, all right, I should just get something quick, easy, like a salad and the big fucking sign says chicken tender sub on sale. I was like, damn it. Like they got me.
They got they knew which Anthony to talk to, the cheap fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And then I'm in line getting it, and the two ladies behind me are like, "Is it good?" I was like, "You never had one?" They're like, "No." I'm like, "What?" I was like, "You better order one." I was like, "It's on sale." I was like, "Let me show you how it's done." I like took them through like I was the aficionado on the sub, which I am. But and they were both like, "We're gonna get that." I was like, "It's good. It's good." Yeah. Well, they're selling subs for Publix.
Look at you.
Like I'm Jamal.
You should have gotten
whatever his name is.
You should have gotten a kickback. You should have gotten like some extra pickles on the side or something.
Right. Should be the deli manager.
I don't know if you want that gig.
Well, anyway, so I looked in the mirror and I was like, this. I literally washed my hands. I looked up and I just stared at myself. I turned to the side. I turned to the other side. I turned to the back. I looked back in the mirror. I was like, oh my God, this is out of control. Like, what happened? Like, what happened?
Yeah.
How come nobody's told me besides you?
Well,
but
what did I tell you?
I look fat.
No. But I mean, why no one else has told you is because you've gotten there's like a point where there's a line, and when you're on one side of it, people know that you're not trying to be fat, and that you're and that maybe a little needling would help motivate you to not be fat. But once you get past that line and you start to get really big, people are uncomfortable to tell you you're fat because they think that there's nothing you can do about it at this point, or you have just embraced it in some way, shape, or form, and you're gonna take it. You're gonna take it hard. So I think you may be starting to get to that line where people are uncomfortable giving you the business about being fat because you're just that fucking fat. I know, but
I'm uncomfortable in general. I'm uncomfortable. Like, I can't tie my shoes. I can't pick up things off the floor. I can't fucking breathe.
How's like washing your ass in the shower going? Can you reach?
Thank God I got the hose thing. But this is like, and I weighed myself yesterday. I was 265, so I'm still not at my highest weight ever, but I feel worse than I did at that point, if that makes any sense. But I think it's because and it's not, my arms aren't fat, my legs aren't fat, my face isn't even fat. I shaved, it looks fine. It's just my fucking stomach. I look like Jabba the Hutt.
I don't think you know what I don't think you ever seen Star Wars.
I look like Pizza the Hut. I look like Pizza the Hut from Spaceballs. That's what I look like.
Yeah.
I'm about to eat myself like he did.
Yeah. Like remember, did you see Weird Science?
No.
Oh my God. You haven't seen anything. That's like not even a sci-fi movie. That's like an 80s teenage titty movie.
No.
I can't believe you haven't seen that. Well, then my analogy doesn't work.
And now look, and this is even worse because we talk about it on the podcast, and I just got a Snapchat. Someone sent me. Look at this. I mean, this is. I'm looking at my Snapchats. This is ridiculous.
Is it a clean or dirty Snapchat?
No, I get one. It's a fucking bag of Krispy Kreme popcorn, like a joke. And then the next Snapchat's from somebody else, and it's Duck Donuts.
Well, you're just a weak individual. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's not like you can eat your phone. It's looking at a picture.
Mental. It's fucking mental. I'm mental.
You're mental right now.
I think I hit my low point of being like overweight. This is it. Like I've hit rock bottom.
Yeah. Except that you've hit rock bottom and you're just kind of staying there. There was no bounce.
I'm just living there right now.
Yeah, you're just like, all right, this looks like a hell of a climb up. I'm good where I am.
And the thing is like, jokingly we're saying that, but in my head I'm like, I don't think I can. Like, I'm literally telling myself this is going to be hard to climb out of. Like, this is going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
Like, I've done it before, but this could be a year-long, like, stretch of I have to be hardcore, because this isn't like, I'll be fine in a month. This is like a year. I put some damage on this time. I blame you. I fucking blame you.
I don't know how I had anything to do with it, but I'll take the heat. I don't give a shit. I mean,
but it's my new thing amongst my followers where you're not on lives and you don't hang around
To defend
and
myself, right?
right. So now every time something happens, I always say, just blame Ben. Well,
Yeah.
uh, today or yesterday, someone said something. I think it was Sarah, and Sarah said something, and it was about the popcorn. And she said I ate a whole bag, and she said I blame you, and I said, whoa, whoa, whoa! I have not even had the popcorn yet. This is before I had it.
What did
I
she?
said
Hold on. What did she have to say about it?
she fucking loved it.
Okay, so maybe it's just you that are the weirdo, or you
Well,
that
here's the
came in
thing.
with a negative attitude, or just wanted to not give me credit for finding a game changer in the popcorn industry here.
But she said she blamed me for eating the whole bag, and I said, whoa, whoa, whoa! I said I've not even had it yet.
Yeah.
She listened to the podcast. You called it a game changer, and I said, you know what? Blame Ben. And she said, you know what? You're right. Now something else occurred today, and I said, don't blame me, and she said, actually, I'm blaming Ben. It had nothing to do with you. You have become the fall guy for everything now.
Yeah.
That has to do with the podcast. Anything happens to people, it's blame Ben.
Okay. Well,
Blame Grumpy Ben.
Whatever. What am I gonna do about it? It's not like I'm gonna start hopping on your TikToks. I fall asleep when I go to your
No. Yeah,
your
we
live
don't
there.
expect you to. We don't want you there anyway. How can we bury you if you're there?
He's such a dick. All right, Fatso.
But we're blaming you for everything. And this popcorn, this is your fault.
Good. Good.
Game changer, you called it.
Good. I hope everyone buys a bag and gets.
Now I say
Gets fat off of it.
I think it's good popcorn. I had a different thing, but
Here we
I
go.
have my hands right. I'm driving and I got my hands near my face. I'm like leaning on my, and I can smell the glaze. It smells better than it tastes. And I would say it doesn't. I'm not saying it tastes bad. It smells more like a donut than it tastes like a donut, if that makes sense. And I'm literally licking my fingers because I think that's better than the actual popcorn. No?
Well, your fingers are
You don't
going to
agree with
taste.
me?
Your fingers are just going to taste like the glaze. Once you eat the popcorn's
Right.
going to have the popcorn flavor to it. I didn't say it. The popcorn tasted like a donut, but the glaze tastes like the same glaze from Krispy Kreme. I can't believe we're arguing over this. I'm annoyed. I think you honestly, like I said, of the two of us, I'm the expert. I'm the aficionado. I'm the one that's put the time in. I've got the 10,000 hours. I've become the expert.
I did make a fantastic TikTok with it though, that I have not posted yet.
Oh yeah.
But the creative genius that I am.
Oh Jesus, yeah. One take wonder. Oh, it doesn't matter that you can see the microphone in the frame or something. We're good. We don't need to do it
Don't
again.
fuck yourself. One take wonder, baby.
One take wonder. Does not Mr. Quality is not the
No,
Mr.
no.
Attention to detail. Mr. Get it right. Do it again or get.
I've never been one for I've never been one for quality, only quantity.
Yes. That's why we're buffet guys.
It's true.
Yeah, because
Oh,
we don't. Yeah. So, what else you got?
so this whole popcorn thing took us on a 20-minute rant.
Well, yeah,
For sure.
yeah. I mean, I have to defend myself here. I feel like I had to defend my honor after that. My honor as a popcorn guy.
Popcorn guy. I'm a popcorn guy. So I don't know what's up with this match. And now, this match that we're talking June 25th, there's supposed to be a match for Rusty's Memorial Show. I don't think I can do it. I just don't think so.
I keep trying to get you to just cancel. The sooner you cancel, the better for everyone involved. Because
Right, because I feel like this. If I go, you have to go, and Marco has to go.
Right.
But if I cancel, you guys don't have to go.
Right, even though Blake still has to go.
Blake's on his own.
Right. Well, Blake's I assume Blake's getting paid. Blake doesn't go anywhere unless it's for $1. So.
Well, when you said on the thread, on our thread, you said something about canceling, and then something about Blake should cancel too. And I actually wrote hashtag hate.
You went into another.
But I deleted it.
You went into another tunnel. Hashtag what?
It's fucking tunnels. I said the other day you had put something about we should all cancel, and I wrote hashtag paid Dave Chadwick, and then I erased it. I didn't put it through.
Oh,
But
coward.
if he's getting paid, he's going no matter what.
Coward. Yeah, I suggest that we all just go get a pizza instead.
Yeah, it's a good suggestion.
Yeah. I mean,
and you know what? If it means you breaking your diet, I'm totally down for it.
if you don't do the show and we can go out to eat instead of going to that show, I'm all for it. I'm 100% all for it.
Wow.
No offense to anyone. No offense to anyone involved with this show. I just don't want to go to a wrestling show, to be honest.
It's a good thing none of them listen.
Hmm?
It's a good thing none of them listen.
Right. Well, you never know. You never know. There's always some.
There could be a Ragusa listening right now.
There's always a sneaky Pete dying to find something they can tattle on. You know.
Right.
So.
Well, yeah. So I don't know what's up with that. I'm so out of shape. I can't even. I'm so out of shape. I should probably cancel the booking of walking upstairs to my room. I should just move my room downstairs.
It's not the worst idea to have an emergency like pillow for the couch to just go to sleep downstairs.
Because this is bad. It's bad. I mean, I got to figure something out here quickly.
Well, I mean, what's there to figure out? Stop eating bad shit 10 times a day.
It's hard when you're fat.
I know, but there's no figuring out. There's just doing. I'd quote Star Wars there, but it would go over your head too.
Yeah, no, wouldn't get it.
Just do it, man.
So anyway,
there's
besides that
Nike reference. Just do it. Just fucking do it, man. Or don't do it when it comes to every piece of food you come across.
Oh, this is bad. Yeah. Anyway, otherwise, besides that, that's it. I mean, my life has revolved around food now for weeks.
Months.
Years.
Oh, it's been
40 fucking years.
It's been a lifetime. Yeah.
But I did work out though yesterday. I'm gonna work out today.
Do you think you've spent more of your life fat than thin at this point?
Oh, for sure. There's no doubt. But and then and I hate to use the word fat. Okay, I am overweight, but
well, what does being overweight mean? You've got an abundance of literal fat on you.
I just don't feel good though. But I watch these guys on like TikTok, and I'm like, okay, that guy's like 400 or 500 pounds.
Yeah, how is he functioning? I'm the same way. Like you see
and then
a guy.
I think to myself that
I'm like at a point where I'm like you're like whatever overweight. Like say you're 60 pounds overweight, and you're like nowhere near what that person is, and you're like. And you could barely move. You're in pain all the time.
Right.
You're fucking heartburn out the wazoo. You can't reach your own asshole to clean it. All this stuff. And you're like, how does that person function?
Right. Now it's fucking raining. Right. And I think that you're going to hear the rain now. Now you're going to bitch about you can hear the rain. You hear the rain?
That sounded like hail. Or like you opening another bag of popcorn, maybe.
No, it's like giant pieces of rain, almost hail.
Oh, chubby rain.
So anyway, I see these guys. Like I watch a video of a guy running in a pool, and I'm like, I can't even run that fast. That guy's like 500 pounds.
Yeah, he might be younger. That might be the answer. Those people, those types of people don't live to our age. When you're
I just don't get when you're. Why do I feel so crappy at 265 pounds?
Right.
But a 400 pounder doing fucking cannonballs in a pool.
Right. He must be younger. People that weigh 400 pounds don't make it to our age. Sorry. It is what it is.
I'm just saying, though. Like,
if anyone's upset about that, I don't know what to tell you. They're fat. It's okay to be fat, but it's okay to also tell someone they're fat or to say you're fat. And it's also,
I just want to be healthy.
It's also okay for people who know each other and have signed off on it to tell each other they're fat, which is why we have a healthy dose almost twice a week of fat shaming on these podcasts. It's probably entertaining to the people too. They probably.
Well, if there's any like nutritionists out there, anybody that wants to help me,
nutritionists.
I'm begging for help here.
I don't know.
This is my cry for help.
You know what to do. It has nothing to do with nutrition. You know what's good for you, what's bad for you. You know how much you should be eating and
What
how
do you
much you
mean?
should. What do I mean? What do you mean?
I lost you.
You don't need a nutritionist. You know what you can eat, what you can't eat. You know what makes you feel good, what makes you feel like shit.
That-
You know what makes you
No,
fat
but
and what makes you not fat.
what? What? What's that?
I said you know it already.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me.
Oh no, I don't have to tell you. You've done the research. You know. You've been on the diets. You know what works for you.
If anybody wants to come live with me for like 2 months,
Oh, cook
spare
for me.
bedroom,
I'm
cook
lazy.
for me,
Do
right?
wipe my
Get me
ass
back
until
on
I can
track.
get back to reaching back there. All
Right.
that shit.
You're more than welcome to come live with me and do this. So
Hose
send a message.
Anthony the pachyderm down in the backyard until he fits back into the tub.
We'll be taking live-in nutritionist applications starting this week.
Right, but include a headshot.
He's such a dick.
You were
What
thinking
an
it.
asshole.
I just said it. I mean, let's be honest. It's not like you don't accidentally trip into, entanglements with like your realtors and other people. So
Come on.
why not your nutritionist too?
I mean, it does fit in line. You're right.
It's definitely part of your MO. I'm knocking you pretty hard today. I'm really I'm swinging like Logan Paul. I'm not connecting that often, but when I do, they look good.
Like Logan Paul. Well, yeah, I mean, that's it. The only other thing I was going to say is last night on my live, I was talking about Billy Fives. I was talking nice about him. But of course, when I talk nice about him, he can't hear it. If this match doesn't happen because of, whatever's going on with that company is out of business now or whatever's going on, we've got to find a way for this to happen. Like, I think we've built it up enough that we can't let it go.
The new place that Blake landed might be, although
let's not get into that. Let's not get Blake killed.
From what I hear, maybe Billy's not a fan of them. I don't know. So there's always something. Nobody ever gets along in the wrestling business. So you can't ever put 10 people in the wrestling business together in a room and they're all going to like each other. It's just not going to happen.
Right. So we've got to figure that out at some point. But I did talk nice about Billy yesterday, and yeah, it was.
But it was like a tree falling in the woods. He didn't hear it.
Nobody heard it.
Right, he didn't hear it.
Like Paula.
The only person that matters. Well, what did you say?
Right.
Maybe if you repeat it here, it'll get to it.
No, we were talking about my dad, and then we were talking about wrestling, and then somebody asked me a question about wrestling, and I said, how'd you get into wrestling? And I said, well, I started training 98, 99, and Eric started training a little bit after me, and I said once we started going on the road, we were on the road with Billy, and Billy was, had Kayla and Madison. Well, first Kayla, and then when Madison was born, he had his kids. He had them all the time, and Billy. Watching Billy as a dad, 19, 20 years old, and we're watching Billy as a father and seeing how good of a dad he was. Who would have thought? Fast forward to years later, I have 2 kids that I have all the time, and I always remembered how Billy was with the girls, and I think that's crazy how in life that happened, and then I met Billy. Billy was always with the girls. He was such a good dad, and then I have my kids all the time, and I learned so much from watching him that it helps me. It helped me. I like I said, it's pretty cool. I said, and when we were 18, 19 years old, my dad trusted Billy. My dad trusted Billy. He let Billy take us everywhere, and he trusted him. Not many, especially Italian dad. Like, he would have never trusted anybody. You know what I mean? But he trusted Billy. And when my dad saw Billy, this is 2019, and they hugged, and they started talking, and they were just shooting the shit for like an hour. And I was like, man, it's like my dad and my wrestling dad, and they hadn't seen each other in years, but you would have never known because it was like, like they knew each other like they had just seen each other. But I was talking nice about him, how he's such a good father. So there you go, Billy. I do like you.
I'm gonna cut
Don't hurt me.
most of that out because it doesn't. It
No,
does.
we didn't cut it out.
It doesn't further our narrative here with you two having eaten.
It's a good story.
I'm gonna pretend you went into another tunnel.
I'm just saying. Look, it doesn't mean that if I do get in shape for this and it does happen, that I'm not 18, 19 anymore. I can stiffen back now, right? Like,
I mean, you would think you think you could try that. I mean, I don't. It's a theory worth testing, I guess. I mean, it's your face.
I mean, I kind of feel like I owe him a few receipts.
It's your face, man. If you want to put it on the line, I guess that's up to you. Your well-being, your general quality of life in your golden years might be put at risk here. Taking too many chances. So I don't know. That's your call.
Well, anyway, that's all I got.
All right. Well,
I said something nice about Billy. Don't take it out of.
I'll make sure. I'll make sure that sappy shit stays in, and I'll tag him in it. You too.
You're still gonna say something like, "It doesn't matter. I'll still kick you in the face." Because I told you, Billy's the kind of guy who, in one sentence, be like, "Hey, man, I really appreciate it. Thank you," and he'll hug you. He'll hug you, and then the next sentence will be like, "But you can go." Take this boot in your ass and literally shove his foot in your ass.
In the hug, he whispers that in your ear.
Right. And then next thing you know, you have a foot in your ass. You're like, how did that even happen? like, did he just compliment me and kick me in the ass? Like, what?
Yeah, it's. You might as well have just taken a shot at him at that point instead of saying something nice. You should have made fun of his jorts or something.
Did you just make fun of his jorts?
Yes.
I did not. You did. Billy, he made fun of your jorts.
This is all getting edited out. I'm good, man. We can. The rest of this podcast is getting cut because I don't want to put myself in jeopardy, and I don't know where else I'm going
to edit that out.
I have all the power because listen. I'm a little bit of a podcast expert. I'm like an aficionado.
Oh, here we
I'm sort of
this guy.
I'm sort of a podcast guy, so I think I can handle editing out anything that makes me.
The worst part is if anybody thinks that we pre-write these episodes or we discuss nothing. We came in here today. We come in every time we record. We come in blindly, and whatever happens happens.
Believe me, they are well aware that we come in completely unprepared to do these.
And the fact that you've worked that in, that you're an aficionado for fucking 7 things today is unbelievable. Because that was never. People may think it's planned. It's not. He's just a dick.
I mean, I'm a bit of an aficionado in being a dick.
Being a dick. I'm done with you. I got nothing left.
All right. Well,
that's it.
That's
done.
I'm gonna play some music as we go out, and that way people can kill an extra 20 minutes of their day with some entertainment while they're slaving away at work.
Whatever. Goodbye. I'm done with you, aficionado, or whatever you called yourself.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
I'm losing sight, I'm losing touch of the reality I was facing when I was growing up. It's the first of the month, get your government check. It's the first of the month, get your government check. It's the first of the month, get your government check. It's the first of the month, get your government check. It's the first of the month, get your government check. It's the first of the month, get your government check. It's the month, of 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 the month, of
Baby got back, that's a fact, yo, but that ain't what it's all about. You see, through
sir.